Leia. Good girl, yes. Good girl, I'm going to help her. Yes. Good girl. Bed, yes. Bed, yes. Okay. Leia, bed, yes. Good. Yes. Free. Ignoring the behaviour that I don't want. Didn't want to chew in my fingers, so I'm ignoring that as well. I'll try and remove the opportunity, remove the reward opportunity, so she can't get to my fingers. This is throwing behaviours, what you call throwing behaviours, so things that she's obviously have earned a reward in the past, so it might be an SIT or a DOWN, but she's just trying them. But there's no real sort of like focus as such. We'll bring her back over onto this. Leia, bed, yes. This is what people like to see, right? This is what people will have you, is the right thing to see in your dog, that they're like excited. Do you know what I mean? That they're in a state of higher than base arousal when they're performing something, as though that's a good thing, as though it's a good thing that the dog is jumpy and bouncy and wanting to take and, you know, take the food from you, but they had a little nip your fingers while they're doing it. So we'll look at that later on and make sure that they take the food nicely and make an entire DVD and lesson out of that. But that's what people like. This is what people like. The idea that a dog was pushed that people should like. The idea that a dog is behaving like this. Free. Ooh, I pushed her down then. That was a bit of a negative. I shouldn't have really done that. I should have just turned my back and ignored her, to be honest, until I got the behaviour that I liked, which I can then mark yes and reward. She's still nibbling on my fingers. So we'll go for the BED again. Leia, bed, yes. And now I'm going to go for some duration. Stay. No. Negative marker. Bed, doesn't understand it. Confusing. Bed, good, yes. Stay, good, yes. Stay, good, good, yes. Good, stay, good, good girl, good, yes. Good. Free. Yep. Leia, bed. Good girl. Yes. Yep. Good girl. That should have been a free, my error. Leia, bed. Bed. Yes. Free. Good girl. Good. Good. Leia, bed. Yes. Stay. Good. Bed. Good. Bed? Yes. Free? This is ox heart and a bit of softened kibble that's been softened in the ox heart juice. Just in case anyone's wondering what the food is that she's just jumping up to try and take out my hands. Bed. Good. Good, yes. Bed. No. Bed. Good. Yes. Negative. Negative marker, no reward mark. Said in a bit of a menacing fashion, so it could be construed as a bit punitive. 3. Good. So I'm now having to switch on to marking this as well because I don't want to jump it up to my hands. Good. But watch. Lay up. Good. Need to be more patient, take more time. Back to the command that I want. Lay a bed. Good girl, yes? Good, bed. Wait for it to figure it out. The paws have come off at the front, I want them backwards. It'll be the SIT that does it. Doesn't understand, right? So now we're going to use what we call a no reward mark, a negative, the NO. No, bed. Good, good, yes. That tells me something. That tells me that I'm incorrect. It tells me that I need to readjust. Two-way communication, correct and incorrect. 3. So what I'm going to do now, do a little bit more. What I'm going to do now is switch over to the remote collar. Well, that little white box that you see down on the floor to the side of the screen, here's the no jumping look. It's good, isn't it? Yes. So now I've got to tell her yes because she's just stopped doing the thing that I didn't want her doing. But I risk the fact that I'm creating a behaviour change. So I jump, I put my feet down, and this stupid turd stood next to me will feed me. Which is clever. What I was saying was that, there we go, look. Yes. That box that's on the floor there is a sound box. So any time that I press the button on the remote collar, you'll see a light illuminate on that box, and a tone should come on as well. So you will know whether or not I'm pushing the remote collar. And the higher the level on the remote collar, the higher the pitch of the tone. That sound box is from E-Collar Technologies. It's a new version of their collar attachment sound box that they used to have. Good. Good. Bed. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. 3. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Lay bed. Good girl. Yes. I've marked so it doesn't matter that she came off because this is the benefit of marking. Alright, so whether you're clicker training or verbal marking or whatever, as soon as all 4 paws were on there from a slightly increased distance, I can mark it. Now that ends the behaviour. In this instance, ends the behaviour. It tells her that she can come off, that she was correct, that what she just did was correct. Don't get bogged down, if you're marking, with the fact that, oh shit, their paws have just come off and I've marked them, so do I now feed them? Yes, you do. If the paws were on the bed, 3. If the paws were on the bed at the time of the marking, then don't withhold that reward or go on to correct the dog for coming off after you've marked it, because that mark says to the dog, that was right, you can finish, there's a reward forthcoming. It would be unfair of me to then correct or withhold the reward and not pay once I told you I was going to, for the fact that your paws have just come off. But it depends on your criteria. Good girl. Good girl. Lay in bed. Good girl. No. Bed. No. Yes. Stay. No. Spatial pressure. Yes. Considered by some to be punitive and cruel because I'm closing the dog down with my body. No. 3. Lay up. Lay up. Good girl. Yeah. Lay a bed. Good girl. Stay. Yes. Best one of the lot. So I'm going to end it there on the positive sense, the pure reward sense, even though it isn't.